got this just in time for my trip to Colorado, which I'm gonna need it. We're gonna be going on a few trails, and last thing I want is to puncture my gas tank and be stranded out 3-4 states away from where I live. I'm sure you guys noticed the shirt, these Tacoma Beast t-shirts with the coilover in it, and actually on the reservoir it says since 2012 when Tacoma Beast was started. If you want one, check the link below. Use code TACOMAN5 and you can save a little bit of money. Forgot to tell you guys, this is by All Pro Off-Road. The box says it's about 56 pounds, which seems pretty heavy, but again, I mean, it's steel, 3/16 thickness. Definitely gonna do the job when I hit rocks, so I'm not too concerned about the weight. And I'll be taking this off for our Colorado trip, bed rack. I'm not gonna need these. I'll be with some other vehicles that have winches if I was to get stuck. Oh yeah, the awning. If any of you are interested, this 55-inch CVT awning that's been taken out one time, which is for a YouTube video, is for sale. So hit me up, shoot me a message on Instagram. This thing is brand new. It's been, like I said, opened one time, and that's completely it. It's got a little LED strip in there. Super nice, good for like 1 to 2 people. The 55 inches comes out to about the edge right there. And I didn't bother to have this powder coated. It's one of those things where it's not gonna be seen, so I don't really care for it to be powder coated. You could pay a little bit more and get, I mean, all my other, like my rear diff skid and my lower control arm skids are by RCI, which I really like. My bed rack is RCI as well, and they come powder coated, but I didn't want to spend $380 something for my gas tank skid plate when this All Pro one's a little bit cheaper. I can't remember the exact price. I'll get it for you right now. All right, I'm back out here to finish this for you guys. I know I left off with getting the price for you, so it's about $201 online. Then you have shipping and everything, and it is pretty heavy. And then you use my code, you save a little bit of money, so not bad. First thing we're gonna do is remove 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just take off this plastic gas tank cover. All right, here's the plastic skid plate. Show you guys what it looks like underneath. There it is. And then don't forget, the TRD Off-Road and TRD Pro come with these studs. The SR5 and Sports do not. And I believe if you have those two models, then you have to purchase separate studs. So keep that in mind when you're installing and you have the SR5 and the Sport. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is you have these two plates. These go right down here, right way back here on that. So get underneath here. So right there, and they just drop in like that. And I'll have to see, this one may go, pretty sure that's how it's gonna go, like that. So just to show you guys how it's gonna look underneath, here is the plate that's gonna go all the way to the towards the front of the truck where I dropped in those plates. So that, those two right there are gonna line up right there with those two that I dropped in. So this little piece will be towards the front, and it's gonna secure right through there. All right, we have the end piece assembled with the 3 flathead bolts. Where are they at? Right there. So 3 of those, and then you only have 2 of these shorter bolts. Washer and nuts are going to go up here, and those are going to go right into the brackets that I installed up there somewhere, right in there. And it says not to fully tighten these, so we'll tighten them just enough for this to be able to hang and be somewhat supported.
Go down a little bit.
Oh yeah, there. There, a little crooked. So it says it just let it hang, so I'm supporting it by my knees, and that's how we held it up. But I don't know, that doesn't seem, if I let go, that's a lot of weight to just So now we're just left with these two brackets. This is going to be the bracket that's going to go on the driver's side, and this will be on the passenger side. Now just have to go down there, figure out exactly where this is going to bolt in, and your Tacoma may have a bolt already installed up in the bracket that's underneath there on the driver's side, somewhere in this area around here, somewhere around here in this area. And then you'll just use a supplied washer. And I think that's it. So there is where the bracket on the driver's side is gonna go. And the bolt that they're talking about is this bolt right there. If I can get that to focus. Right there. So we'll remove that one and then get the bracket. It's gonna go go like that, secure in. So that bolt up there that you're going to remove is a 9/16 right there. All right, the bolt's off, and then I used the washer provided, and we're going to put it back in there with the bracket for the driver's side. So for 3rd gen Tacomas, the bracket with the 90° at the top is going to be used for the driver's side. Okay, I have the bracket lightly secured right there. Yeah, right there. And then on the bottom part, you're gonna have the washer nut and then the bolt on the other side. So it's a 9/16. I'll just hold it with one hand and then tighten it with the other. And don't tighten that one up all the way until you get this one lined up. Then you're good to go. Okay, so that's all tightened down, secured. Now on the passenger side, you got the bracket right up there, and there's no existing bolts in there. So that one will secure there, and then you have the hole, I don't know if you could see that down here, right there. So the top one was a little bit harder to get in. You actually had to turn it to get it through the hole. And then it's not fully tightened, and this is just holding the bracket in place. I don't have the bolt on the other side of this one yet. So getting that one tightened first, and then we'll secure this. All right, that bracket is all tightened and secured. This one is all good to go. Now we're just gonna go back to the front and tighten up those last two, and then we'll be done. It looks pretty good all the way through there and out through the back, and it is a solid piece. Very impressed for the price of this. You can't beat it. And again, it's not going to be powder coated. I don't really see a reason to get it powder coated. My old one, if anybody's looking for one, let me know and I'll hand this over to you with the supplied bolts somewhere around here. But yeah, if you're looking at getting one, make sure you guys use code TacoMan5, save a little bit of money. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. The truck is almost ready for the 3,000 mile road trip I will be going on. Just washed it for the first time in a long time. Actually had to wax out some bad water spots I had on this side. But other than that, the truck is looking good. Coming off, gonna have no bed rack, no rooftop tent, just bare. I love how it looks like that. Save a little bit of weight too. So yeah, if you have any questions, just ask. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.